Hello guys, welcome back to L003. Best RV you're ever going to see is right here on L003. Please like, subscribe, share the content. And I'm doing a project for L. And if you want to support the channel, please buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com. And I'm just going to jump right into this. I got a long coordinate number. I'm hoping my mic stays charged. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Okay. Sense of a large to get this structure. I'm getting a sense of planetary observers observation. Isolated. Okay, I'm getting there's something's problematic. Centralized visitation. And I get like something in the sky here, like a non-surface structure, but I'm going to see where this takes me here. There's a sketch I drew that I really liked. So sense of dispersed radiation. Closed capsule. Okay, I'm getting a violation. Tree. Okay. So I had several characters in this session. Trying to storyboard this as best as I can, but okay, let's get visitation rights. So in my paper sessions, I had this tall, bulbous headed non-human, long necks, and I have this visual of this military guy. It seems like military. Just give me the words presidential decree, but I just got the word slave trade. DNA sequencing. I'm getting a sense of a lab infrastructure. So, yeah, I get this hand in hand with these things. I'm also picking up on like some kind of surveillance. And I'll tell you what I picked up on a character that he just reminded me of like Men in Black. I had the, he's pasty. It's almost like I got him like sitting in a car, like watching or something. This feeling of information. Come on, come on, come on. What's going on? Give me something here. This guy seems excited here. He's got the words disbanded. Selection. Okay. I'm picking up on a hominid subspecies. This guy seems shorter. But I get, this comes up a lot. Vast regions of space. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Why are you here? It's disturbing. Centralized visit allocation. People are being moved or what? In other words, that's about environmental decay. Give me words radar. Deterrent. Weaponized infrastructure. Special access. What is this? I'm getting this multi-level structure. I keep wanting to draw something on top of it. The word beacon. Treaty. Air space violation. Egress. Still photography. So the idea that's kind of building up in my head is at least part of this just got the words off planet expedition. This also feels kind of fortified to me, or gated. So I got this structure. installation. Okay. Just get the word bombardment. Nuclear threat level. I don't know why I'm going back to this guy. I hope this guy's part of the focus here, but older, white, male. Stoic. Okay. Interview. Just get holding pattern. I'm getting a supplicant. Word video. Interview process. Stealth. Photography. Sense of frequency. Positioning. Getting a frequent violation of airspace. retrieval, crash. Well, I'm just going to put this over here. Crash victims. I know the kind of the idea it's building up is in my head is something to do with like crash victims, interviewing them, but it could be AOL. So let's go back. Yes, I get stealth photography. I'm getting multiple structures within close proximity. It almost feels like this would be above or something. I'm getting like, I feel like I'm getting this jagged surfaces here, like in real close proximity to this structure. Yeah, I'm getting super soldiers and hybrids. Evacuation plan. AOL this, but I gotta get this out of the way. But I had a mass extinction event. AOL. So there's something. I'm getting this sense of a network of propaganda. I get a feeling of like on approach. It's like something is on approach to this structure. Feels like in this area, because yeah, this sort of reminds me. It's almost like there's this structure like embedded in this land feature, perhaps. Wanted to centralize in that area, but I keep getting a sense of a violation of like airspace. It's a volatile situation. So let's see what else. I feel like she's starting to crack open a little bit. So let's peel this onion. Show me something I have not seen that's vital here. This is like a tower, a spire. Just got the words pulse beam radar. I don't know what that means. Okay, so I got this. Reminds me of radar, to be honest with you. But that may not be what it is. Maybe some kind of communication or something. Because I'm getting. Yeah, it's weird. It's like this event. I can't quite pin it down. I don't know if this is like a meeting. But I got a triangle. And it doesn't feel like it's getting shot down. It feels like it's like coming down for a landing at this installation or something. Informal. Invitation. Conquest. Stealth aviation. You know, and I keep getting a sense of like, this came in quite a bit. It's popping up again here. I keep getting a sense of like, it's like you would never know this place is here, type of thing. Okay. Show me anything else. Recording device. Okay, so basically, it's so strange. Like, it's almost like I see this non-human taking a picture. Oh God, reminds me of the president. I don't know, somebody that's human with authority, is like hand in hand, like a deal. Like a special request. I mean, this reminds me a lot of like some kind of visitation or something. Like a gifting, exchange. This coming in again, hybrid soldiers. So in my paper session, I had I clay modeled this four-fingered hand and a human hand, like you know. So some kind of relationship, you know, super soldier alliance, and like the image in my head is imagine a human body laying on like a hospital gurney hooked up to all these tubes, and it's like this guy's like, we can make them bigger, stronger, faster, you know. I'm getting like AOL's like the bionic man, you know. But along with that, I get this element of behavior modification and control. It feels like these guys are having a telepathic conversation here. So, what's the purpose of this? Change formality, integration, integrative species. Yeah, see, this person is I feel is crying or something. I'm getting a puncture wound. Yeah, I get like a novel idea from this guy, just this intermingling of the species, changing behavior, resilient to changing behavior. And just kind of organized religion. It's weird. Put that over here. just getting the idea of a wealth of information. Hemispheric solidity. I'm just getting a sense of like an experiment with the human brain. Augmentation. DNA filing system. Now we're getting somewhere. This sketch feels significant. So I'm getting this visual of the human mind. And I'm getting some kind of transfer. Nocturnal by design. You know what I just got? I just got the word Vedas. Vedas? Okay. Now I've sketched somebody similar to this. It's funny, sometimes these things, it's like, I feel like they're either wearing a cape or I'm sketching with the cape in order to signify some kind of place. Getting an elder race, species. I keep getting behavior modification, sciences, DNA sequencing, a method of, this doesn't make much sense, maddening the mind. Hemispheric conditioning. This is so, I mean, conceptually this is hard for me to kind of work out, but, you know, so in hemisync, like from a viewing, like the model around it is you're trying to get your left brain and your right brain to kind of communicate with each other and sync up. And like the idea I'm getting is like something's trying to separate it or something, or inhibit it in some way. So the vibe I'm getting is almost like under the guise of helping, but really inhibiting. Okay. Like this more feels like a controlling, dominating faction or something, species. How would they do this? Chemically? How are they doing this? Yeah, I mean, I get in this guy's head, it's kind of like, we're the dominant species, we're the dominant ones, we're the dominant ones. Like you're just a plaything type of thing. Anything else? I just remembered something from my session. Something that came up, which was onboard craft. So I get, something about this has something to do with what maybe these guys are doing to the human populace here. Because here's another sketch, and I just kind of remembered it from my session. So I'm drawing it up from memory, not necessarily directly from Signal here, but to me, it just kind of reminded me of like a person sleeping in their bed, and maybe a non-surface structure. I don't know if it's a precursor to like an abduction phenomenon, but I get, like a lot of this is done on craft, whatever this is. Okay. And I get an idea of surgical precision. Is there any aspects of this target that's I'm not picking up on yet? Okay, I get a division of elites. Mass production. Dominant force. Space Force. Okay, get rid of some of this. Let's break that down. Let's see what we got there. Divisional of elites. Illuminati's first thing to come out. Special access programs. Division. Stealth. Photographs. Okay, what else? Oh, this is creepy. Oh, this is so creepy, guys. So like I just got like respect the symbol, and I was trying to get a sense of what he was like, what my subconscious is kind of like referring to me, and I could be going off on a tangent here, but what I got was this like it was like if you look at that, I think it was Mitch McConnell. He had done some kind of like Illuminati symbolism or something. Strange. I hope I'm not getting too far off track here. But it's so weird getting Christian symbology. It's like, dividing the masses. This feels so manipulative. Yeah, like I get like a monogram of the elite, like there's some kind of making some gesture. Anything else worth noting? I'm getting words of response to this. Some kind of responding. Responding to action or something. Anything else? Castration. Device. I'm getting like divine, nurture. Like stunted growth. You know, like the overall like vibe of it's almost like something is trying to keep us from maybe ascending or something, spiritually or psychically. Here's like the idea in my head. Okay, it's like you got a brain, you got the sub, you got the consciousness, and you got what we call like the lineman that tries to get information across. And again, I could be completely off this, but I'm getting a concept of like putting a wedge between these two. Alright, is there anything else? Again, I just got the division of elites. Sorry, guys. Alright, guys, I think that might be about it. I'm going to go ahead and call it. Catch you next time on Owl003. Please like, subscribe, and share the channel, and catch you next time. Oh, please buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com. Hi, guys. Welcome back to Owl003. The best remote viewing you're ever going to see is right here on Owl003. Please like, subscribe, and share the content. And please buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com if you like the content and you want to share it, or you want to support the content. So, this is Project 2, Target 2 for L. And just to kind of condense, you know, some time here. I'm going to give you an idea of what I'm perceiving. So my first frame, I'm trying to storyboard this as best I can, get my subconscious to work with me. So the first frame that I get, it almost reminds me of like a excuse me. We'll start here. First, I've got these individuals like in suits going into a meeting. Turn this down. So that's what I got kind of first. I got like, it felt like I got a visual of like people with briefcases or something, and like heading through a doorway. And I got the word oversight. Then I get this non-human. I feel like he's like giving a speech, like he's trying to convince someone of something. And I had an AOL of like, I'm here to solve all your problems type of thing. So that was, it's kind of my first conceptual sketch. Is there anything out here? And I get the word warning. But I also get a sense of like playing both sides. Yeah, so I feel like this guy has ulterior motives. And I get the judicial system. And I get the idea of programming. I'm not going to write that stuff. Planetary survival. Get a sense of overcoming the odds. And I'm also feeling resistant to change. This feels impactful. Let's go to the next conceptual frame. Space weapons platform. So I got these zipping around this planetary body. Just have the words notice to evacuate. And I get the word response. Withheld information. Informant. I'm just getting Congress, whistleblower, stuff like that. But I get a space treaty. I get a sense of relinquishing nuclear arms. You know, it's strange because the first target's connected with this one. I could tell that much. But you know, I kind of wonder. Like, it just makes me feel like I wonder. Like, is there? Excuse me. Makes me wonder if like there's a precognitive aspect to this or something, because, well, there's definitely, I feel there's a timeline situation. You know, a sense of like freedoms, going to war. And I got this explosive action. Okay, I'll just go into that. And something on my I had a timeline. I felt compelled to kind of draw out a timeline on my stage 4 matrix, and I got like a 10-20 year mark, and it's like I get this idea of quantum time jumping. Golden Alliance. You know, and I'm getting, I don't know if it's AOL, but I don't know, but it just, this reminds me of like almost like maybe I don't know, kind of reminds me of the Super Soldier thing, so I'm going to put that here. Deduction, but it's like this is a battle of both time and space. So the basic idea here is I get the idea like they are, this force is maybe messing with things in the timeline. I get reinforcements. And I get waves of, well, now it's coming in, freedom fighters. But I had what I described as featureless craft. Now, when I say featureless, maybe there's no markings on them, but to me they looked almost like triangles or pyramid shape or something. But I had a sense of like forces in numbers. I feel like I'm almost on top of these guys, as if they're gliding over the surface of a planetary body or something. Getting nuclear emissions. And you get a sense of territory. Hybrid class soldiers. I'm getting like a committee. I also had a forced disclosure event happening. So let's do some prompts, some movement exercises, and see what we get. Okay, so again, I'm getting this golden alliance, a trust, a pact. I get the idea of the free will of humanity is on the line with this, and I had that in my other sketch, but man, this sketch, even through both targets, came in really strong. It's like an ambassador. Which to me, it's like a tall, this looks like a tall gray, having a meeting with, a human component. And I get a retaliation event. Sacrifice. Now I'm getting war room ready. I'm getting like planning for nuclear destruction. It reminds me of another thing. Okay, so I had a headquarters. And let's see, anything I could do with that? There's some of what's most important next here. Response. I get this it feels to me it's like a declaration of war. It's like I'm getting a sense of like a war on the human mind, on the human spirit. It's weird. AOL like being divided on a soul level. just got warrant for someone's arrest. It just reminds me of like space mining, so I don't know what that's about. This guy's almost in a suit. But there is a tactical association to what's happening here. And I just got this almost feels like he's getting locked up, but I almost got a sense of I had this in my session as well, like an area of impact, like something gets hit or something. Maybe multiple things, but I had this. I keep getting this idea of space-based weapon, but basically I had an image in my head of this thing coming down, really hot and heavy. You know, like kind of like when something, almost like when it's, you know, something's entering the atmosphere. So just. And I get this idea of a mass destruction event. I get a sense of an uninhabited area. I get a sense of structural integrity. Let's go to the major land features. Okay, so I had a city in decay. Okay, so multiple structures. Yeah. So in my mind, I just saw like this mass explosion behind this. And then through these smoky clouds, it's like I'm seeing these non-surface structures emerge. And I keep getting a sense of evacuation, like evacuate the area. And I get the sense of, you know, people evading, evacuating, and it's kind of what I kind of get. I want to try and go inside of one of these. Let's pick one of these and go inside and see what's inside. Move inside. Surface structure. Something should be. Just got the word antenna. Yeah, this guy does not feel human. I get tactical reinforcements. Yeah, this guy seems more human. This guy seems non-human. Seems kind of panicky to me. Now you're going to get an airspace, violation of airspace. Get a sense of reconnaissance. I'm getting like nuclear facility, tactics, something. There was a land-based structure. Was that this target? No, that was the other one, I think. But, okay, so anyway. This idea of a blast zone radius. Let's just stay on the primary subject. Let's go back to that. Collection. Often in the session I had a sense of like people getting scooped up and collected. Again, territory, nuclear threat. So, primary aspect. I get this request to action. I get confinement of super soldiers. I get nuclear bombardment and tunnel systems. I get elites. There's a lot here, guys. Make sure I get it all. I get a governing species. And again, that relinquishing of arms comes to mind, like a surrender. You know, it kind of reminds me like a vibe of like being sold out by the elites of this country, and they're going to be okay type of feeling. She's got the word rented airspace, which is interesting. So I'm just going to give you one of the sketch. I did get a sense of like I get these so much nowadays. Or just like underground tunneling systems, like bunkers. And oh, I did have a subspecies collective, but I had this. Let's see if I can get it out of here. Oh, cohabitation Cohabitation of like, it's almost like, I'll be honest with you, what I want to say is like an alternate timeline species. So it's very strange. Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting anything rosy and shiny here, guys. It's pretty bleak. To get an informant, sense of a hidden release of information. And I'm getting a sense of like a drive for like, we need education on this topic. Yeah, I'm just getting like these two factions going head to head. I'm getting release the files, release the documents, enforcements. Get anything else? Show me anything else worthy of noting. I'm getting territory and active aggression. Getting like a weapons phenomena, cache of weapons. So give me an image I could use here. Well, just getting the sense of abuse. It's almost like hard lines are being drawn. I just get the words warring factions, warring timelines or something. Celestial divide. Planetary awareness, a group of informants. Maniacal treatment. Man. Alright, is there anything else? Scare tactics. Just got the word man on the moon. It's weird, yeah, because this all feels like, this is all technology and stuff, so this all seems kind of relatively, you know, past 50, 100 years or whatever, but, you know, I do get this really old feeling too. And I'm just getting the sense of the responsibility to like defend the timeline or something, or the time continuum. Anything else here? Feeling of polarity, like one side or the other type of thing. And get the weapons exchange, which to me feels more like shooting things up or something. All right. Anything sketch-wise I'm gonna do? Yeah, I just get a sense of like a maniacal treatment of these people. This guy actually feels human to me, but like a sad experiencer. Hidden land features. Yeah, I keep getting that. I get mass extinction event, and then I get preliminary exercise. So I don't know. There's a lot here, guys. So hopefully that's helpful. Catch you next time on Owl003. Like, subscribe, and share the channel. And please buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com if you support the channel. Thanks, guys.